Hi guys, welcome to my channel. You guys already know what's on the menu. On today's video I'll be sharing with you guys how I prepared this rich Egusi Okomobong soup. I promise you, your man is going to ask for this every day, and you yourself, you can't resist this soup. I promise you. If you want to see all the tips and secrets, keep watching. I'll begin by soaking my vegetable the night before because it's dried. It will enable it get softer quickly. And for this soup, I'll be using dried Okomobong. You can use bitter leaf as well. This is what it looks like the next day. It's softer. I'm just going to go ahead and strain it and make sure that the water beneath the bowl does not get into the vegetable because sometimes it contains gravel. After transferring the vegetables into the pot, I'm going to go in with some limestone. You can go in with sodium bicarbonate. It will still have the same effect. While it's cooking, let me take you guys through our ingredients. We'll be using cow tail, dry meat, shaki, fresh beef, and pomo. That's for the obstacles. I love my soup very busy. You can omit some of the protein if it doesn't work by you. I will be using Egusi for the soup. This is 1 glass, which actually looks small for the quantity of vegetable that I'll be going, but then I will be balancing it with Egusi pudding that I previously prepared, so I kept 1 bundle of it in the freezer, putting that at the end of my cooking so it doesn't scatter. Otherwise you can still mold your Egusi to come out in lump. One little tip: one of the best ways of storing your Egusi is by having it in a liter like this. This was brought in Dubai in this container and I've had it for almost a year. Wash my Egusi before blending it. That's very important because it's hand cracked and you want to make sure it's properly clean. Some crayfish, sliced onion. Then I go ahead and boil the cow tail because it stays longer than the beef. I'll add some salt, Maggi seasoning, and a little bit of ginger. After boiling the Okomobong for 10 minutes, this is what it looks like. It actually feels softer and I want it to have a vibrant green fresh color. Let it look like it's fresh vegetable even though it's dried. So I'm going to add spinach to it. This is our already sliced spinach. Just watch this process. You can actually omit it, but I promise you it's going to make a whole lot of difference. My cow tail has been cooking for some time, so I'm going to go in with the fresh beef and dry meat. Meanwhile, into another pot, I'm going to go in with the Okomobong, then with the spinach, and I'm going to constantly mix that together. I don't know if it makes any difference to you, but it actually looks different from my own eyes. I'll allow that stay together for 1 minute, then I'm going to strain in a colander. Back to our meat, I'm going to add our already cooked pomo, which is kanda, and shaki, which is towel. I'll begin the frying process by frying my onion, then I'll go in with my crayfish, which I did it intentionally because I want the flavor of the crayfish in the soup. I'll go in with the blended Egusi. I'll go ahead and fry that, and I'll be stirring it constantly so it doesn't burn. At this point, I'll go in with the stock and a little bit of water. And I'll allow it cook for 10 minutes. It's very important for you to cook your egusi properly if you don't want to sleep in the toilet. Okay. Using Maggi crevette to further boost the aroma of the crayfish, you can use any seasoning of your choice. Adding a little bit of crunchy onion and bebe and some ginger into the egusi. I'll go in with my assorted meat to make sure everything comes together rightly. Then I'll go in with my vegetable and I'll go ahead and stir that for it to mix properly. Sorry I'm using Cameroonian terms, but if you're not a Cameroonian, trust me, you'll get confused at some point. I'm sorry. My kitchen is having the right aroma. This pot is looking so delicious. At this point, I'll go in with Egusi pudding just to garnish it, and I'll stir it a little. And I'm making sure it doesn't break my egusi, or it doesn't break it too much, because already it's in smaller balls. That's it, we are pretty much done. It's looking so delicious, and I served it with some semolina. You can have it with plantains, cocoyam, yam, or anything of your choice, but it tastes absolutely good with semolina. It was so delicious. I enjoyed it. It's one of those rich soups. Like, I cook this once in a while because I actually spent but I enjoyed it. It was worth it. And if you do love this recipe, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. At this point, I'm actually thinking of what I will title this video, because I need to call enough people to come and watch. See you in my next video. Bye.